I'm gonna start this off by saying if this is gonna offend you, if this is gonna piss you off, if this is gonna get under your skin in any way, shape, or form, now is your invitation to fucking leave. Here to coddle you. I'm not here to, tend to your fucking needs. I'm here to just speak facts from my experience. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck about your opinion anyway. And I say that with the utmost respect, simply because your opinion is not going to shape my reality. Your opinion isn't going to change my decisions. And most importantly, your opinion does nothing for anyone else but yourself. All right. So I'm just going to keep it a stack and lay that out there. All right. So you already know the vibe today. If you follow me on any social media, you already know what the fuck I'm talking about. You already know what the hell I'm about to dive into today. I'm just gonna pin the title of today's podcast here. If you're new to the fucking podcast, I'm just gonna lay out some rules here. Not really rules, but what I normally do. You are allowed to, you are welcome to drop comments and questions as I go along with the live stream. But at the end of the podcast, when I'm done recording it, I'm going to dive in and read all your comments and questions. Up until then, you know, we're just going to chill for a couple of seconds here. Tell me how your day is going. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your opinions on gyms closing in Ontario, in BC, in Quebec, and I guess all across Canada as they're soon to follow the trend and they jump on that stupid bandwagon they always do with these lockdowns. So let me know your thoughts right before we dive into the podcast. Once I dive into the podcast and the podcast is done, um, then I'm going to spend some time and chop it up. I'll read your comments and questions. But until then, we'll be diving in. All right. So let me know how your day is going. I can see you people tuning in. I appreciate each and every single one of you on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Brittany, I see you. What's up? Jason, what's up? I see you, Kyle. What's good? What's good? Mr. Sanchez, what's up? All right. Jaron, what's up? What's up? I see you guys all here. Liam, Marco, what's good? What's good? All right, so let me know. Let me know what you're thinking. What are your thoughts right now? Homie says, "Clown world we live in for sure, or for real, 100%." Sports Center Austin. It is sad to see. I agree with you 100%. Homie says, "Not getting the booster, bro." Again, I just want to also, preface with this. I'm not here to influence you to do whatever the fuck you want. As I said, your opinion means nothing to me, and my opinion means nothing to you. And I'm just gonna stay true to that. If you don't want to take the vax, cool. If you do want to take the vax, fucking amazing. I personally did take both vaxes, and I'm not going to tell you guys to do it. I'm not going to tell you guys not to do it. I just personally thought it was the right thing to do, not only because I had to compete and actually earn my IFBB Pro card, which is what you see in the back, which is the main fucking reason why I even did it, but just moving forward, now, given that my show is going to be in the States and it's not going to be in Canada, different mandates are going to apply there if they even do. I personally don't give a fuck, and I have no need to get the booster, whatever the fuck. And that's just me being transparent because I honestly have no need to lie. I have no need or reason to hold anything from you guys. What's good, Ray? I see you there on YouTube. I'm hanging out. Let me know your thoughts about the gym's closing, man. All right. So, guys and girls, as I go along the podcast, you're going to see me just spitting to the mic, and I'll be recording. So, feel free to drop questions and drop comments or DM me if whatever, we can talk about it on a one-to-one basis. But outside of that, I'm going to be recording the podcast really soon. Drop your questions, drop your comments. I will be reading them after I do the recording, which is only about 10 minutes for today's podcast episode. All right. So I see you people. I see you people. Drop your comments, drop your questions. I will be getting back to you after we start the live stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Welcome to the Natural Nomad podcast, where we keep it real about how we feel and what we deal with in life. This is the number one podcast for anyone on this planet, country, or nation who wants to make an amazing mental and physical natural transformation. Disclaimer, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Not because I want to be mean, but because I fucking respect you. So if you tune in and decide to give me the time out of your life that you know you'll never get back, the very least I can do for you is keep it a stack. Now that that's out the way, let's chat with IFBB Pro Matt Butale. Let's get raw, nomads. What's good? Chess broads, whatever the fuck you identify as, you're welcome here. It's all good as long as you're bringing that positive energy. You know what's up. I just want to let you know, again, for the people that are just joining, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down in the live stream. I will be reading them after the podcast recording. And if your questions or comments are a little bit too private and you don't want to air out your dirty laundry, feel free to DM me. I will get back to you as soon as I can, just to try to help you out on a one-to-one level. Cool. Makes sense. Also, if you end up tuning out of the live stream and you want to find out what happens with the rest of the podcast episode, you can go to my YouTube channel at MATT space BUTALE, Matt Butale. And that's where I post all of the recordings of the live streams. So you can definitely find it there if you have to tune out because you're busy or for whatever reason. All right. So let's dive into it. Let's dive into the meat and fucking potatoes of today's podcast episode. All right. It's titled We've Had Enough. Okay. So if you're from Canada, or if you're actually from anywhere else in the fucking world and wherever you are is currently closing down businesses, big or small businesses, gyms, social gathering areas like bars, any place, honestly, if your country, if your state, if your city is closing down things due to this new Omicron virus, this is the podcast to tune into. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but I'm a human being just like you with fucking rights, human rights. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in today's podcast. Where I'm coming from with my experience. All right. Okay. I just want to let you know this. I am not pro fucking vax or anti-vax. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about what your political fucking stance is. And I say that with the utmost respect because I'm not here to influence you to make those kinds of decisions anyway. Like you should be able to choose whether or not if you want to, take your vaccine or not. You should be able to choose whoever the fuck you want to vote for. Nobody else, including myself, should be able to influence that, given that I'm not even a professional in that field or just in general. Like you have the right to choose. All right. So I'm not going to fucking take that right from you like our government is already doing because we have no choice apparently right now. We have to follow these mandates. Okay. Or that's what they're saying. Otherwise, you're risking closing down your business or getting fined. Right. So I want to let you know, I'm just going to walk you through this. I am double vaxxed. Right. So I got 2 Pfizer shots months ago simply because I wanted to be okay and get ready to compete at my natural national competition where I ended up turning pro. So I didn't want to let anything jeopardize my my potential or my ability to get on stage in 2021. So that's the main reason why I did it, honestly. And of course, to go to gyms because you need to be double vaccinated to train in gyms. Other than that, I had absolutely no fucking reason to. Like, as I told you, I don't give a fuck about anti-vaxxers or vaxxers, whoever. Like, I'm not with that shit. I don't even pay attention to it. And your political stances mean nothing to me because I personally don't care. Right? This is nothing for me. Right? So I'm just letting you know that because just in case you want to know what perspective I'm coming from, it's that perspective. Somebody who got double vax, somebody who complied, somebody who wore the masks, and still got swept under the rug, thrown under the bus, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? So we all thought that once you get your vaccination passport or whatever the fuck your QR code, that you're legit. Any of these new mandates that come out won't necessarily apply to you because you've complied, you've done your due diligence as a citizen, or so they say, right? But the truth is, you're always going to be wrong so long that you follow the government mandates. And why? Because no matter what the fuck you do, they're going to keep changing the rules anyway. And that means you're going to be wrong anyway, unless you choose to recomply again and again and again and again and again. And you'll never please the government. I'm telling you that much. All right. Like, if you don't know already, now you fucking know. Okay. So, with that in mind, with that reality being set in stone by this lockdown, being enforced, um, I'm here to just speak up. Like, I won't even lie. At first, I was a little bit afraid to speak up on it because, first of all, I'm not a fucking politician. Second of all, I'm not a scientist. Third of all, I'm not a doctor. So I'm like, personally, I thought like, okay, who the fuck am I to like bring this up and talk about this, right? But then I realized I was a fucking human. Okay, like a human being with rights, and our rights are definitely, without a fucking doubt, like up and down, left and right, being fucking infringed. That's facts, right? That's facts. Doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. That is facts. That's just the truth. Okay? Like our rights are being breached. Period. Right? Which is why we're getting such an uproar with people across Canada, like just simply saying fucking no because they know their rights. Again, if you want to reference it, it's, I believe, section or sector 7 of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms for Canada. Um, these mandates are literally smoking us illegally. It's dead ass illegal, which is why, like, even now, once it clicked into my head, I'm like, yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of when it comes to bringing this up because straight the fuck up, it's dead ass illegal. You know what I mean? Like, you can go to court and win this shit. I'm not saying that you have to, not saying that you should. I'm not telling you to jump out of your chair and fucking start a protest, but definitely you should do your part in supporting the small businesses. If you see them, you see they're open, despite these mandates being open, shut the fuck up or help that business out. Like, mind your business or mind their business. Help them out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that little bitch going online and saying, "Oh, this person's online, or this person is, the business is open and this and that and whatever thing," and snitching on people just trying to make a fucking living. Like, fuck you, respectfully. Actually, disrespectfully, if you do that, because that's not even cool. Like, who are you? The government's gonna not gonna fucking give you a tap on the shoulder just because you decide to be a little snitch. Like, it's bro, grow the fuck up. Like, stand up. It's time. It's literally time. And I'm telling you this because dead ass, and I'm just calling myself out here because I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys. I used to be a sheep. Like, I was like, fuck, like, you people yelling and bitching and moaning about taking the vaccine, shut up. Take the vaccine. Da 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 da. That's how I was. Not to say that I was pro-vax or anti-vax, right? But I was like, dude, if you just want to like move forward, and all they're saying is just do this one thing, then just do it, right? Like, that's where I was coming from mentally, right? Right. So when I did, I complied. When I wore my mask, when I got my vaccine, and they still swept me under the rug, that's when I realized, okay, let's look at the law here real quick. You know what I'm saying? First of all, they're breaking promises. Second of all, they're breaking the law. Actually, first of all, they're breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like when I really just sat down and thought to myself, well, they're going to close the gyms again. All right. I can suffice. I know I've got underground connections, no issue at all. But for the millions of people that are going to be struggling, like, what the actual fuck? This is bullshit. So I just decided, you know what? Fuck it. Pride aside. Don't give a fuck whoever says whatever, because at the end of the day, I rock with wolves, not sheep. And if you have something negative to say about whatever the fuck I'm talking about, I'm just letting you know my opinion shouldn't matter to you. I'm not your dad, mom, doctor, scientist, or fucking God. So you can just fuck off respectfully. I don't really care. But in conjunction with that, you are a fucking sheep if you decide to still cooperate with these mandates, even though they're fucking illegal, and even though you'll never actually satisfy or please, the powers that be, simply because you get your third booster shot, and then it's fucking COVID XYZ comes out next week, and you're not fully vaccinated until you get that shot, and then the other shot, and then the other shot. And what are you gonna? You can keep sucking socks all you want. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing that shit. Like, I already got smoked. This is a lesson learned for me. I'm done. Not sticking no needles in my body anyway. I'm a natural bodybuilder, and to do that again just for a fucking government that legit will break the law to keep you inside your house. It's like common sense, bro. Common sense. What the fuck are you doing? Like, wake up, people. As I said, I'm not an activist, not a scientist, not a doctor, but I'm a human being, yo. A human being that has like real good things in my life, real bad things in my life. And the gym is where I go to fucking manage everything, yo. The gym is what gave me my freedom. The gym is what allowed me to like blossom as a human being from a fucking literally like a drug addict, thief, like dead ass hoodlum, to who I am now and who I am becoming, an entrepreneur, a business owner, somebody that actually helps people in their day to day life. You know what I'm saying? The gym is more than just a fucking place for meatheads to meet up and drink fucking protein shakes and pre workout. I swear to God, it is. And if you go to the gym, you already know that. I'm not telling you anything new. I swear to God, you already know that. But for those fucking dipshits, and I say that with my full chest, take all the smoke, for those fucking dipshits that are still here, sucking the feet of the government simply because it's the right thing to do. Let me remind you, somebody who took 2 vaccinations and complied and got the masks, you're doing the wrong fucking thing. They're gonna keep making you bend over and spread your cheeks. There's nothing you're gonna do about it but continue to comply. And that's what makes you a sheep if you continue to do that. But I'm telling you from the top, middle, and bottom of my heart, it's time to fucking wake up, smell the damn coffee, stop fucking sheeping around and sleepwalking, and literally say no. Like, it's not like you have to go out there with an AK and start blasting motherfuckers. Like, if you're asking me, bring assassination back. Jokes aside, though, you don't have to fucking be the top activist. You don't have to be like, you don't have to go fucking get your doctorate to go tell motherfuckers something. Just honestly, if it's in your heart, if you can actually feel like, yeah, this is wrong, stop fucking muting that shit. Stop silencing that shit. Cause I swear to God, no one's gonna feel it more than you when you get fucked by the government again. And I'm speaking with personal experience. So just know this is not like literally this is verbatim for other people that have been in my shoes, complied, done what they were supposed to do. Do you know what I'm saying? Risk your own body. You feel me? So when I say this, I'm not saying this from a high horse. I'm not saying this from a fucking pedestal. I'm on the ground with you motherfuckers. And for those people that go anti-vax, vax, whatever the fuck, and they think they're better than you because they took their vax, no, you're on the ground with us now, nigga. Excuse my language, but yo, that's how I'm fucking feeling. I'm speaking from my heart. This is facts. And if you choose to deny that, it's because you choose to sleepwalk. You walk with your eyes closed, and I can't do anything about that. Right? But for the people that are ready, for the people that are like that actually value their lives, their freedom, and understand that their rights are being breached, yo, we're on the same team. Share this fucking video. Make your own video. Make your own post. Do whatever it takes, whatever small fucking piece of action to spread the world, to spread the word across the world and let them know that you fucking say no. Like, I ain't taking the next one. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not telling you to not do it when it comes to taking the vaccine. Like, you have your own reasons. Like, should I tell you not to take medicine? Am I your fucking doctor? No. Am I a scientist? Fuck no. Am I a politician? We gotta know the answer, right? So, guys and girls, just bro, smell the coffee. Peel open your eyes and smell the coffee. Does it smell like coffee or does it smell like shit? Like for real, yo. I'm just keeping it a stack with you guys and girls. And like, excuse me if I get a little bit too passionate, a little bit too heated, but I'm just gonna, honest to God, just speak facts. All right. So it's either you stand up or you get lost respectfully. I want absolutely nothing to do with the fucking sheep. Why? Because I used to be one. You feel me? It's not the time. It's not the place. All right. You can continue getting fucked by the government. That's on you. All right. But don't encourage others to get raw dog too. You feel me? All right. Just another reference. Sector 7, Charter of Rights and Freedoms. This shit is mad illegal. Like, I could be selling crack and be on the same level with these motherfuckers. Dead ass illegal. And if that's not gonna, if nothing clicks after that, peace be with you. God bless you. May God bless your soul, because there's nothing I can tell you. There's dead ass nothing I can tell you, and it's not worth arguing. You can just go fucking scream at a mirror and argue with yourself. I ain't arguing with you. That's for sure. All right. So this one was a little bit off the cuff, completely in a different realm. I wish we weren't talking about this again, but unfortunately we are. You can definitely check out my Instagram page or my YouTube page for other tips. I dropped a whole bunch of shorts and reels on how to actually still maintain your gains and gym progress, even if you're training with minimal equipment, even if you're lifting with fucking bags of rice. Like, there's a way to maintain. I've done it. I want to show in the last lockdown. It's definitely a lot harder to get even half the gains. But if you really have that mindset and you keep your eyes on the prize and locked into success, it shouldn't be too hard for you. Right. But again, when you get frustrated, knowing that you're going to put in that much effort for such a minimal return, think of what the government's doing and how fucking illegal it is, because that's what you're really pissed off at. You're not pissed off at, the fact that your workouts are compromised, because if you had a choice, you'd go to the gym and not compromise your workouts. But apparently you don't have a choice. Tell me how legal that is. Feel me? You feel me? Okay. So thank you so much for your time and attention today. This is the number one podcast for anyone on this planet, country, or nation who wants to make an amazing mental and physical natural transformation. Don't forget to implement at least one thing from this podcast. Remember, information without implementation is absolutely fucking noise. So if you laughed, cried, got any value, motivation, or inspiration from this podcast, please share it out to one friend who you know will enjoy it too. Shameless plug, subscribe to my YouTube channel, MATT space BUTALE, Matt Butale, to see how I live my life outside of social media. And also, this is for some of you guys and girls that actually want to lose some weight or build some muscle. If you want to lose 25 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever it is, or grow some muscle, and be a part of the Natural Nomad Academy, feel free to DM me and I'll see if you'd be a good fit. You do have to qualify. I don't take on everybody. I don't work with tire kickers or sheeps, especially, simply because it's a fucking headache and it's not worth my time. So you're going to have to qualify. If you do qualify, I'll let you know. If you don't, I'll let you know what you got to fix to qualify for the next run. All right. So it's been nice chatting. Hope you like what today's topic was about. Natural IFBB Pro Matt signing out. Boom. All right. So the podcast is recorded. I'm actually going to be combing through all of the comments on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube here real quick. All right. And TikTok is always wilding. They always give me some like weird shit. So hey, what's up? Hey, Tony, what's good? Yeah, man, for no fucking reason. And no, weird question. I'm not reading that. But V Queen says, "Where do you live?" I'm in Ontario. I live in Ontario. Ice Wallow coming broski. What's up, bro? Um, yeah, yeah, no. You're stupid as fuck. Get the fuck out of this live stream for that, bro. That's funny, but like, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's not the time or place. V says, so now I don't even bother. If someone snitched, or whatever, they can come check every QR. Yeah, again, it's annoying, whatever. Like they can snitch or whatever, but it just shows like why you like that. Like you could literally just look the other way and keep it moving. Like people died from, and never mind. Let me not talk about that shit. Um, I'm not reading that comment because you're a fucking asswipe. You're funny as shit. That's my kind of like comedy, but like this is not the time or place. I don't want to be laughing. I want to keep a straight face. Sue Laurel, I appreciate the follow, homie, on TikTok. Um, Tony says, I made so much gains from the past 5 to 6 months just to be swept under the rug out of nowhere. I know it's fucked. Super fucked. Again, coming from me, I was double vax, wore my masks, wiped my equipment, and still treated as if I didn't get a vaccine in the first place. So, dude, nothing I can say there really. All right, looking at some Instagram comments here, which I got quite a bit of. So I'm just going to take my sweet time to make sure that I don't skip anything here because I value the fuck out of each and every single one of you, like 100%. Like you did not have to show up here and give me the time out of your life. Shelby, she says she supports me. I'm supporting us. So if you support me, you support you, and we support each other. So it's fucking love. Believe that. Bob, what's up, bro? I see you, man. Marco says closing the gyms is bullshit. 100% agreed. Shelby says thank you for speaking up. Hey, if they're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know, someone's gotta do it, right? We lead, man. We don't follow. Like I've done my following for too long. It doesn't fucking work. You're just getting fucked raw. It's not worth it. Jason says, eat homemade meals, not McDonald's every day. Don't turn into America. 100%. I like that one. Liam says, while it does affect a lot of people, I have seen a lot of people at my local gym walking up to me without a mask. It got too risky. I purchased a small home gym set. So first of all, you're actually fucking smart for purchasing a home gym set. Not everyone is fortunate or has the space for a proper, full, decked out home gym set. Like when I say proper full, I'm not saying, belittling any other gym. I'm just saying like gyms are large. They have the space to, or the capacity to house a lot of like, we'll say, extra equipment that is engineered to specifically isolate certain muscle groups, which you just wouldn't have the space for in any other setup, especially if it's in like a home setup. So definitely, home gym setup is amazing. It puts you ahead of the rest of the pack. But not a lot of people, can relate to that, especially for people that like say like live in apartments, right? But yeah, that was one thing I noticed too. People walking around without their masks and so on and so forth. But the funny thing is, and don't quote me on this or quote me on this, I don't really give a fuck. I'm not a scientist or a doctor, but the masks don't really do much when it comes to transmitting the virus. And even so, you can't actually train in the gym without being double vaxxed. So those people are less at risk of, imminent danger of like going into ICU if they ever do contract COVID. So regardless, I do understand what you're saying, a fucking 1,000%. But the vaccine's supposed to do its job apparently with its efficacy rates, depending on whichever one you took. Um, so masks, if you're asking me, bro, masks don't really fucking work anyway, which is why we're in the situation anyway. And them walking around without their masks, being double vaccinated shouldn't be the nightmare situation we're all afraid of, to be honest with you. But that's just my opinion. You're definitely entitled to your own opinion, and your own freedom as a human being. And that's what we're talking about here, fucking freedom, bruh. All right. So I appreciate you. That was actually a really good comment, Liam. Legend, what's up? I see you there, Marco. On one project, what's good? Homie, Sneer says, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, he says, here in Israel, it's fascism. Man, there are a lot of side effects from those vaccines. Again, I'm not a scientist or a doctor, but to be forced to do something that you actually don't want to do, to not have a choice, I don't stand with that shit. I'm with you there, brother. Dude, I just hope you guys stay safe in Israel. I appreciate you, bro. Uh, Kirby, what's good, dog? David, what's good? What's good? What's good? My brother, what's good, David? I see you. He says, watch out. Yeah, no, 100%, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking out for everybody else, man. Um, Chris, what's good? See you there, Blair. What's happening? What's happening? He says, bro, can you send me a good program I should run? So, David, send me a message. We're going to talk about that. I'm not really going to talk about programs right now, but if you do have a question regarding like where you want to go with your physique and things like that, shoot me a message and I'll help you out. Sounds good? Marcus, what's good? I see you. Mr. Mike, humble Mike. Hey, my soldier, Tyson Barrett, the natural nomad himself. He just joined the program. Congratulations, dog. Thanks for tuning in. Mr. Rome says, "Hey, Henny, lol." This guy, don't kill me. Sneer says, "Non-vaxxers can't go to gyms, cinema, mall, jobs. They take our rights." Weird. Personally, I'm not going to side on either or because I did take two vaccines, but I also do why understand why people would not trust the government and take a vaccine that the government is giving them for free. Like anything that the government does for free is fucking fishy. So I understand the non-vaxxers. I understand the vaxxers, which is why I don't give a fuck about that, and I'm stay like in their in one or another spot. Like I'm just here to speak on behalf of human beings and freedom. It's more about the charter rights of freedom here in Canada being breached, Section 7, if you want to refer to that. But I know you're in Israel, so the laws are absolutely different over there. But that's like the main prerogative of today's like live stream. Like I'm talking about freedom here, right? I don't give a shit about people's political opinions. Don't give a fuck if they're anti-vax or pro-vax. And I say that with all due respect. You know, I'm not insulting you or anything, but it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, you know? So I agree with you there, brother. Hey, Henny, say if you even still hear Rome, shit, man. Sneer says, I didn't go to WNBF Worlds in Las Vegas because of violating the human rights. I stand with you, bro. I'm here speaking on your behalf because of that, bro. 100%. If you don't want to take the vaccine, you shouldn't have to be forced to. If you want to take it, good for you. Like, but you shouldn't have to be forced to do it. Vanessa, what's up? See you. Tattoo, what's good? I see you, people. Connor, what's up? What's up? Brandon Chow, what's good? See all you people. Homie says, Steven says, facts. Liam says, yes, support small businesses. Absolutely. I'm with you. Bianca, what's up? What is happening? Dan, I see you. Akash, Harkaran. Liam says, they always do. Says, and every gen has dealt with it. If I'm a sheep, I don't care. I hear you on that. I've been there. TJ, what's good? Sneer says, yeah, man. What's good? What's good? Happy that you understood. Dude, always, man. I'm here to listen and I'm here to help. I don't want to like belittle people. I'm not here to like insult people. I'm just here to be me unapologetically and express myself and help other people like, you know, get the strength and garner the courage to do that themselves, right? Just be you, man. Whatever feeling you're feeling in your chest, let it out. Stop muting yourself. Danvir, what's good? Drizzy, what's up? TJ, Sneer says mask equals no scientific evidence, only control. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Adam, what's up? Dre Day, Big Dre says, I told you about COVID 21 back in 19. Dude, we all knew this. Facts. Fucking facts. Homie says 100%, 1000%. I agree with you, bro. You know what's up? Clay, Tristan, what's up? Dre Day says, I didn't vax as if I felt it was against my privilege and underlying health issues. Dude, you don't even have to fucking disclose why you chose not to vax. It's a choice, right? Like you can just choose not to. You don't even have to explain. But to stand behind that, you also do have predisposed health issues, right? So imagine they're still forcing you to take it with those health issues, like beyond fucked, bro. So I like that you said that. Great point, man. AJ, what's good? No love forum, what's happening? Liam says, I feel we have different views because of the industries we work in. Respect to you for voicing your opinions. Coming from HVAC, I think the government isn't putting enough restrictions. So regardless of if we have different opinions, as I said, opinions don't, and I really do respect you for actually just being vocal and doing what I'm doing, speaking with your chest. I personally don't care about anyone's opinion, where you stand with vaxing, anti-vaxing, political opinion. Don't give a fuck. And that's just me being. I'm so honest. I could pretend, but you'd be able to see through that, right? But I don't care. I do care about our rights, though, and we're on the same page when it comes to that. You don't want to have your rights infringed, if I'm correct, right? So based off of that, we stand on the same side of the fence. Outside of that, couldn't give a fuck about anything else. But I do respect you for speaking up with your chest. Salute to you, Liam. 100%. I appreciate you, bro. I mean that. Um, Bianca says, well, things can be easy to predict if you analyze the patterns. That's very broad, very general. But I appreciate you dropping a comment there. Tyson says, standing with you, man. Couldn't have said it any better. Free Ontario. Fuck yeah. You know what's good, bro. Human rights, period. If you want to argue about human rights, go yell at the fucking mirror. I'm not talking to you. We can't argue. You clearly don't value human beings, including yourself. Bianca says, honestly, being inside my house for long periods of time doesn't really bother me. I rather enjoy peace and quiet. Yep. So a lot of people are like that, but a lot of people actually enjoy social interactions. A lot of people actually want to go out and go to the gyms. A lot of people actually want to be the human being that they are, that they're designed to be, right? Sometimes that means being inside, enjoying some peace and quiet, reading a nice book. Sometimes that means just going out with some friends and enjoying a fucking drink. Not every human being is the same. We don't live the same life, right? Um, but if you're comfortable with that, absolutely. There are times where I prefer being at home playing fucking Halo, playing some Xbox, and there are times where I'd fucking rather be in a club getting shit faced. It's just the way I'm wired. You know what I'm saying? And we can't all be under the same umbrella. But I do appreciate you for coming out here and speaking with your chest. Because again, I'm not here to ridicule you. I'm not here to make you feel less than. I'm just here to share my opinion. Not my opinion, but share, how do you say, my concern, my very real concern for the fact that people are okay with having their freedom stripped from them. Like that's madness, in my opinion, especially in the land of the free, Canada, right? Irony, big whoop. Homie says, "You got access to a gym, bro? My gym. Fuck yeah, I appreciate you, bruh. Much love, dude." Liam says, on a different topic, as a business owner, what would be the biggest um what would the biggest issues be in Canada starting a business? So my business is online. I'm not the old school business that actually like owns a spot and has customers come in and you pay your rent for your building and things of the sort. Like it's no brick and mortar shit for me, but everything's online. So I've got clients internationally. It's way different in my perspective. So I'll be honest with you and just say I'm not qualified to answer that question. But I'm gonna tell you personally, it's from what I've seen with my other friends that do have like brick and mortars, you're kind of gonna get fucked for a long time, dry, like no Vaseline because of the mandates. Like there's nothing you can do. There's almost nothing you can do. At least in this point in time, at this point in time, as we speak on this live stream, unfortunately, right? It, unfortunately, man. Homie says it's open, but you need a doctor's note. So yeah, shoot me a message. I'll tell people that are asking me because people are flocking towards me. If they get a doctor's note, I'm gonna send them to you. All right. So shoot me a DM. I appreciate you, homie. Bianca says, but that being said, I don't like that they aren't giving anybody the choice in any of this. And that's where we stand completely on the same side of the fence, Bianca. 100%. It's a choice to stay inside and chill out and like that shit. It's a choice to go outside and do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you. 100%, girl. Wagwan, I see you there. Wagwan, Wagwan. Homie says, some gyms are open, but you need a note from a health practitioner. And I'm sure that's a loophole we're all going to exploit, which shows you how fucking solid this lockdown is. It's all fucking stupid, honestly, in my opinion. Him and a guitar, I appreciate you. Much love. And I appreciate the question that you dropped earlier on my story. Bianca says, that's why I said there are no better than the mafia. The only thing that makes them legal is that they're sitting in cushy chairs on Parliament Hill. Dude, I'm pinning that right now. That's actually so facts. That's bars. That is fucking bars. That's fucking bars. I have nothing to say to that. You said everything I could have said. Fuck, that was wicked. I like that, Bianca. Thank you so much for contributing. Bianca says, by the way, my day is going great, honestly. I did a little fucking home workout today because I was really crunched on time. Still did my hour cardio, got a treadmill at home. Just chilling, honestly, but still irritated about the situation. I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you for asking me how I'm doing. Kilo, what's good? He says, yes, sir. You know what's up, boss man? Real shit. I fucking love you, dog. You know what's good? Sean Lally, what's happening? Matt, my client, Matt, natural nomad. He's in the house. This motherfucking monster's in the house. Fucking, I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for showing up. You win Agenda 2030. As I said, I'm not with the conspiracy theories and all that. Couldn't give a fuck. Even if I tried. But hey, man, I wouldn't be surprised if some shit just happened. You know what I'm saying? Colin, what's good? Sean, thumbs up back to you, bro. You know what's up. Tyson says, I stand with you, brother. Keep on speaking the truth. Free Ontario. You know what's good, man? Much fucking love, soldier. Maria, what's happening? Oh, yeah. No, I see you people. Liam says, you're doing great, man. I appreciate you, dog. I'm just doing right by us, man. This is just right. Just what I feel like doing in my heart. Straight up. MJ, Kilo. I love you guys. Swear to God. Ariel, thank you so much. Primal Joel says, I'm literally at an Indianapolis gym. Vasa Fitness. No mask, no mandates, no lockdown, and everyone is still making gains. Yet Ontario locks down the one thing that is helping us mentally and physically. 100%. And I think we have the world record in the longest lockdown. So Doug Ford, if you ever tune in, hey man, just know we wish you had your brother back. I know, although he smoked crack, may he rest in peace. He was a better than you were a premier, so you can just get lost, please. Literally, he's breaking the law here. He's breaking the law here. Um, Jimmy, yeah, that's enough. And I know you've been on that side of the fence forever, so it's no news to you, bro. Aaron, what's good? Kilo says this whole situation just feels like one huge fucked up comedy, and it's scary and sad at the same time. Unfortunately, I agree with you. Bianca says, I understand. That being said, I'm not trying to say that anyone should be or should do anything that they do or do not want to be or do. That's not my place to say. No, I know you're 100% level on that. You're 100% level on that. But forgive me because I may have come off a little bit aggressive. But I'm just really passionate right now. I know you know that already, but I just gotta say that. But I still always super fucking appreciate you showing up and dropping dimes and like diamonds and gold in my chats here. You're helping more people than you know. You're speaking up for a lot of people that don't have the courage to speak up. So I appreciate you, Bianca. Kilo says this is truly time for change, extremely needed. 100%. Quint, I appreciate you. Joseph, what's up, man? Sammy, what's good? Appreciate it. All right, let's look at some comments here on YouTube real quick because I want to read every fucking comment because like that's what we're here for. Bianca says, "Wow, sad and gyms are in sad. Gyms are in US are still open. I hope they don't close. I hope they don't close either, Brittany. And I know that's weird for the states because they have like literally different rules for every state. You'd think it's the United States, but the states aren't as united as you think. So same thing goes with over here with the provinces. Um, Ray says he agrees with Brittany. Bro, I agree with you too. Bianca says, I know how much the gyms mean to you, and don't let anyone make you feel a way about getting the booster. No, 100%. The only reason why I got the first two shots was so that I could be able to use my qualification and do the natural nationals, which I ended up winning my pro card at. So, aside from that, my pro debut is going to be in the States. So, if the States are still good by the time I hit there, we don't have to follow those mandates. So, we're all good, right? Um, and let's see over here. So, the vaccine shamers and non-vaccine shamers are the worst. Just do what you feel is best, but don't make others feel bad or not choosing what you chose. You feel me? Hashtag you feel me. Homegirls with the program. Absolutely. I just quoted her. I'm going to quote her again. She says, the vaccine shamers and non-vaccine shamers are the worst. Just do what you feel is best, but don't make others feel bad about not choosing what you chose. 100%. You feel me? Like the reason why, like that's why I say I'm not with I'm not pro-vax or anti-vax or I don't give a fuck about what political party you vote for or like conspiracy theories mean absolutely fucking nothing to me because your opinion, your stance, and what you believe in does not affect anything that I do. So I'm not going to hold you to that in general. Like I'm like, yo, are you with humans being free or not? No brainer, right? So that's it. You feel me? I appreciate that. Superhuman Unchained says, "Let's go, champ. I am following." I appreciate you, dog. But we're at the tail end over here. Um, Looks like I got a tiny bit more comments here on TikTok and Instagram. Then I'm going to wrap it up here. We've been rolling for about 38 minutes, so you can definitely watch the replay when this posts up immediately after the live stream on YouTube. And that's MATT space BUTALE for those of you on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook watching this on a different platform. All right. So, all right, let's see. TikTok Toes says your username. LOL. Funny. Tony says if they extend the lockdown, I might actually riot. So I'm not gonna convince you or tell you to do anything. Wow, man, you already know what you're gonna do. I spiritually feel you. Like I feel you. Like I'm going mad too. But just keep it calm and composed. Being diplomatic is the best way to be about it. You know what I mean? Just keep putting your word out there, filling out the petitions. But worst case scenario, if you ever get that rage, just do a million push-ups, please. For the sake of your criminal record, do a million push-ups, bro. All right. Ben, I appreciate the follow. You know it's good. Um, let's see. Bianca says, Joseph says, sup, handsome. What's up, bro? You're killing me, dog. All right. So Bianca says, I get that. There's nothing wrong with being passionate about something you're fighting and voicing your opinions on something you care about. And that's all you can do. That's all anybody should. 1000p. I'm with you, B. You know what's up, girl. Shiggy says, freedom. I'm with him on that program. You know what the fuck is up. She says, as long as you aren't one of those people who's shouting in another person's face just because they don't agree with you. As I said, that's why opinions don't matter to me. I don't give a fuck if you're like anti-vax or if you're pro-vax or if you're like whatever conspiracy theory you believe in or whatever political party you follow. I don't believe any of that because or not that I don't believe any of it. It's just I don't it doesn't matter to me. It's just not there's no value there for me. And the reason why is because you notice it's either you're right or you're wrong. You're left or you're right. You're up or you're down. There's polar opposites all over the place in that type of like environment. So I'm here to say like if there's one thing that we can all agree with it's having freedom, right? And that's all I'm here to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, if I go into this political party or this conspiracy theory or anti-vax, this, that, and we start bringing points left, right, and center, the scientist says that the vaccine is did it. I don't want that shit. That's not what this is about. You know what I mean? And that's where you get people yelling at each other's faces. And I've known people personally. Most of them are actually not in my life anymore. They can't fucking deal with that shit. And my mentor says the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And I noticed that people that pick sides and shit, they always do that shit. And it's like everything that they do. So I don't deal with those people anymore. They're not in my life, but that's just what it is. I got to keep it a stack, but you already know, motherfuckers. I appreciate y'all so much for giving me the time out of your day that you know you'll never get back. We will be back again tomorrow for another live stream episode. Until then, I appreciate the fuck out of you. Stay alive. Keep fighting for your rights. IFBB Pro Matt signing out. Boom. Cheers.